Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked and welcome to your August 2017 Lightworker Evolution reading. We are just, we've reached the crest, we've reached the top, the height of the heights of summer as of August 1st, and now we're slowly beginning our descent towards the fall equinox. So I hope all of you really take this time to enjoy and soak up the last bits of summer that you can, because fall is coming and I am so ready for it. I'm a fall baby and I love the fall. It's my favorite season. So I'm ready for it. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm like, can you come on and get here, autumn? Like, I'm ready, please. A few quick announcements. As of August 1st, some of my readings have gone away. So my Fill Your Own Cup self-love reading, my third eye chakra reading, and my karmic relationships reading are gone from the Maven Unmasked shop on my website, and instead it has been replaced with some juicy new options. So I have my lunar and solar eclipse reading first, which is only available the month of August. So from August 1st through August 31st of 2017, it will take a look at the divine masculine energies around you, the divine feminine energies around you, representing that solar eclipse and that lunar eclipse, and how that's going to affect you and play in what you need to what needs to be brought to the light from the shadow, working and tapping into that divine masculine energy, that divine feminine energy, balancing both of those, bringing them into harmony and unity. So I'm really looking forward to those readings. Again, only available on the MavenUnmasked.com website. This will not be available in my Etsy shop, and only available from August 1st through August 31st. We have the lunar eclipse on August 7th and the solar eclipse on August 21st. They are even calling it the Great American Eclipse, because we haven't seen an eclipse like this from Oregon to South Carolina, the path of totality across the United States since the year 1918, people. So this is going to be big, and I really wanted to work with that energy and work with you and that energy, so that's why I made those readings. I also now have my custom reading option available, you guys. Yay! Because so many of you have come to me saying, I don't know which reading to pick. I don't know what's best for me. I'm kind of having these issues and nothing is really working, or you just need something more tailored to you. That is now available, again, only on the MavenUnmasked.com website. Then I have my big kahuna, the not so general reading. So it's a big general reading. It's 12 cards covering 12 different aspects of life, from work, family, career, home, money, your mom, your dad, business partnerships, marriage, long-term relationships, all of those kinds of things. So that is now available as of August 1st, again, only on the MavenUnmasked.com website. And then I have one more option, y'all, which I'm super excited about. I've had a bunch of you ask about mentoring. So as of August 1st, I am now officially offering my spiritual mentoring sessions with me. Yay! 30-minute Skype sessions. You can either do one or you can get a package of 3. Again, all of those details are on the MavenUnmasked.com website under the Book a Reading tab. But as far as spiritual mentoring goes, again, it's either the one session on Skype for 30 minutes, or if you book a package of 3, we can either meet for 3 consecutive weeks, bi-weekly, or 3 consecutive months. Again, I just ask that it be consecutive, whatever it is, to talk about your spiritual growth, your intuitive development, working on opening your third eye, balancing your chakras, learning about your chakras, meeting your spirit guides, working with crystals. I'll be pulling some cards. You may have some homework with it as well. Really just helping with your healing, your spiritual journey, your spiritual growth and development, your intuitive development, connecting to spirit, all of those things, whatever it is you want to work on. So I'm so excited to begin doing that, and I look forward to working with you beautiful souls. Again, for that, I'm only going to be offering maybe 2, maybe 3 at the most at a time. So if you want one, make sure to snag one up before I don't have any more available at this time. Okay, so that's it with readings coming up. Before I get started, one more quick announcement. I have some events coming up between, from August through September. So August 11th in Columbia, Maryland, I will be having my How to Create a Sacred Space workshop. It's an hour-long workshop where I will cover 6 different areas or themes for a sacred space, altar work, different things you can incorporate, things that that you may not have even thought to consider when creating your sacred space. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. September 10th, I will be at Illuminate Columbia in Columbia, Maryland. So come get a reading with me there. I'm very excited to be a part of Illuminate and to work with so many other fabulous vendors and readers. I'm just really, really looking forward to mingling and reading and getting to know all of you beautiful people. And then September 22nd, and just in time for the fall equinox, I will be doing, again, Q&A the Psychic Way with my dear friend Nancy Andrews. So please come check us out. That's in Columbia, Maryland as well. And then, drum roll please, from September 23rd through September 24th, if you're in the Maryland area, in Crownsville, Maryland, I will be teaching Intuitive Tarot 101, a 2-day intensive, not your traditional tarot class. Yes, we will cover traditional meanings and, tarot basics, but what it's more about is learning to read with your intuition, learning to read your own way, because learning to read tarot is not a cookie cutter thing. As someone who is self-taught in reading tarot, I know how frustrating it can be trying to memorize 78 cards and then to make something fluid out of it. So this workshop is really going to be working with your intuition to help you learn the card meanings, to come up with some meanings of your own, and to create more fluidity in your tarot reading. So you can be a total beginner, never have picked up a deck in your life, or be somebody who's read tarot and you're just looking to, hey, I want to get away from some of the textbook guidebook stuff. So again, this is not a traditional tarot class. Yes, we'll be covering some basics, but this is more about learning to read tarot with your intuition and your way. So yay, so excited about all of those. If you want more information about those upcoming events, go to my website, www.MavenUnmasked.com. Go over to the little, drop down menu, go to in-person services, and then click on events. And all of the information on how to register for those, directions, etc. will be there. Okay, you guys, thank you for your patience. Just wanted to make those announcements. Newsletter comes out August 1st with all of this information as well. So right now, everyone, I ask for us to take a deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. One more. And let's settle in. We call upon everyone who's watching this video, whenever they're watching this video, we call upon your angels, your guides, your ancestors, your loved ones in spirit to be here with us, to give us a message that's in alignment with divine plan for our best and highest good. Okay. What were we working on last month? Where are we now? What are we evolving towards this month? What new spiritual discoveries will be made? Spiritual challenges, messages and advice from our angels and guides, and what does our higher self need from us this month? If you are looking for a particular reading, just a general reading, not for you specifically, in regards to the lunar and solar eclipse that's coming up this month, be sure to check out my other YouTube video. It's called the New Moon in Leo, Lunar and Solar Eclipse, August 2017 reading. So this is more not eclipse specific, just the energy of August in general. But again, if you want something more specific for you for the eclipse season, please be sure to check out my lunar and solar eclipse reading. And again, for this month, I will be using the Cosmos Tarot because we're talking about eclipse season. And I also do want to pull a chakra card for us as a focus this month. Something is telling me we're going to be needing lots of chakra work. So which chakra card wants to come out for us for the month of August 2017? Which energy will need to be strong, balanced, worked on? Thank you. Very beautiful. Okay. So let's go ahead and flip these puppies over. Flip these puppies over, over, over. Alrighty. Okay, okay. So what were we working on last month? And we have the Knight of Water, protection, preservation, and defense. Okay. So excuse me. So for some of us, for July, we were really worried about protecting ourselves, protecting our home, our environment, our energy, where we work, where we live, protecting ourselves and the way we're going about our interactions. I definitely still, though, feel like protection, like shielding, spiritual protection, will be very, very big for the month of August. So please don't just take this as something that we were working on last month. It definitely feels like we were moving inside some kind of trajectory in terms of a relationship or our emotions, and we kind of hit a pause point, like, are we really ready to just cross that final hurdle? So again, on the defensive, trying to protect ourselves, trying to preserve ourselves. And so we kind of put some walls up, put some blocks up. I don't like to use the word blocks, but built some walls around us for our safety and protection. For this, I also want to pull some cards from the Japaritsa Tarot. I wasn't going to, but something is telling me I need to this month. So we're going to get an extra long reading, you guys. Yay! Get a nice shuffle on these. Do, do, do. Okay. Interesting. Alrighty. Okay, and then the shadow card for the Cosmos Tarot. So this is a theme that's kind of permeating this whole reading. We have the Six of Air, close call and crisis averted. So be very, very mindful, be very, very careful, be very aware this month. You may be transitioning from something that could have been not so good, not so healthy, maybe toxic, and crisis averted. It's like we saw the warning signs, we saw the red flags. Now we're trying to move away from that. And I love how the Japaritsa Tarot kind of confirms that. We have the Seven of Fire. Whenever I see this card, it always makes me think of trial by fire, baptism by fire. You're in the midst of it. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. So close call, crisis averted, that kind of thing. In regards to being on the defense and protection and all of that, we have the King of Gardens. So we're talking about money stuff, you guys. Money. Trying to protect our money, save money, maybe being a little defensive because maybe we don't have as much as we want to have. Or maybe there's somebody out there, somebody, a loved one, a friend, or significant other, that may be trying to take advantage of your money or your resources, or, that kind of thing. So being very protective about what you've amassed, not in the sense that you don't want to give, but knowing when giving is appropriate and knowing when to say, hey, like, time out, I need to take care of me. Okay, so as far as where we are right now, we have the Queen of Fire. But this Queen of Fire, it's so interesting. The depiction is very watery, right? Consequences of arrogance, vanity, and pride, okay? And again, coming back here, okay? Can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen kind of thing. I feel like this image, it really makes me think of being up to here in it, in the crap, in the murk, in the mire, and just trying to save face. Okay, so really be mindful of that. The Japaritsa card I pulled for this is Temperance. So keeping balance, that swing, knowing when, hey, maybe I'm swinging a little bit too far in this direction, I need to pull it back some, especially when it comes to the ego. So I want to say, in terms of where we are right now, be very mindful of the ego, be mindful of what you say. Is it coming from a place of love, or is it coming from a place of vanity and pride? Be mindful of what you say before you have a close call. Okay, or you're in this trial by fire situation. Be very mindful of your words, especially we have this Leo energy flying around, floating around. No offense to you Leos out there, but it's that very just quick, passionate, like, I'm just going to speak my mind. I don't care. Vanity and pride, a lot associated with the sign of Leo. So just be mindful of that this month. And the next card we have is, what are we evolving towards this month? And we have the Hanged Man, faith and guidance. Okay, so learning how to pause, learning how to be suspended, if you will, learning how to be okay with the fact that maybe things aren't quite worked out just yet. We kind of just have to sit and see how things play out. Having faith and trust and guidance in your knowledge, in spirit, what spirit is telling you, what your intuition is telling you. Okay, staying the course and being patient, even if you don't see results right away. The tarot card we have as well is the Jester of Tides. Okay, the Jester of Tides. So, yeah, you know, try and have, a more youthful, childlike energy, more playful energy, not taking things so seriously. Yes, take other people's feelings and emotions seriously. Be mindful of how you interact and what you say with others, but don't allow others like crap to stick to you. Like, what is that saying? Like, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever bounces off, whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. Like, that kind of thing is very much what it feels like. It also feels like, are you looking at the cup half empty or half full? Because again, we're talking about faith and guidance. Are you being optimistic this month or about the situation? Or are you being more pessimistic? And if you're being more pessimistic, okay, what do you need to fill your cup more? What can you put in it? What do you want to put in it? Or are you looking for outside things to fill your cup? Because it will never be full. It has to come from within. Alrighty, so what new spiritual discoveries will be made this month? And again, we have temperance. Temperance, temperance, temperance. Assistance, encouragement, and a patron. So maybe some of you are thinking about starting a new business, a spiritual business perhaps. Maybe some of you just need to ask somebody for help. Maybe you need some encouragement in what you're doing, what you're going through, what you're working on. Come book a spiritual mentoring session with me. A shameless plug. No, but seriously, finding that balance, finding that harmony, kind of being, with temperance, it's almost like being in two places at once. And I say this, we have the Two of Wands. Okay, don't turn a blind eye if a decision has to be made. If you need to ask for assistance, don't put on the rose-colored glasses and pretend like everything is okay. If it's really not, don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay? Or to be a patron of somebody else's business, if that's what the situation calls for. But it's like, maybe you have two ideas or two directions that are kind of floating in your head right now. Again, we're at that state of pause to really level that, take off the rose-colored glasses, tune out all the other crap, and just truly listen to your intuition with this. The wisdom, assistance, encouragement from spirit, perhaps even asking spirit for some assistance and encouragement in making this mental decision. Again, we may be kind of like up in our head, okay, this month. So really asking spirit to help calm us and help us navigate which direction is best for us to go. But there will definitely be some kind of decision, okay? And depending on what we choose, we may either bring more healing to ourselves or more hurt to ourselves. So just be very, very mindful. Okay, spiritual challenges this month. We have the Three of Air, great effort and trial. Okay, and with this, we have the Two of Tides. So we're talking about companions, we're talking about friendships, relationships. So there may be a great trial that is coming in one of these relationships or friendships. Okay. There may be a situation, again, be mindful. Mercury will be retrograde August 12th through September 5th. Be mindful of what you say and how you say it. The Three of Air is not only about communication, it's about heartbreak as well. Be mindful of your words. Whether it be email, text, phone call, Skype, whatever it is. Be mindful. And I also feel like this is a message to just... gain your strength. I feel like we're going to need a lot of it for August. Gaining some strength. Those eclipses are stirring up some stuff. Okay. Spiritual challenges. There may be an end to a friendship, end to a relationship, some kind of breakup, maybe somebody in the family. Okay. Disconnecting from this person in some shape or form. Okay. So just be mindful. And this is not saying that some of you can't make it through this trial and this tribulation with this person or this friend. Again, great effort is also part of this as well. So it's like, how much are you willing to put in? And maybe that's what some of this Two of Wands and this healing is. How am I going to heal this? How am I going to heal this? Am I going to forgive this person and move on? Am I going to stay here in this place? Whatever it is. Okay, messages and advice from our angels and guides. We have the Hermit, the chase and pursuit without fatigue. Okay. I think this is so funny. I got my Reiki 1 certificate this past weekend. Yay! So I'm Reiki now. Woo! Been waiting a long time to do that. And then learning about Usui Reiki and Dr. Usui, he was a hermit. He literally did the hermit thing and went off to the mountain to find this lost knowledge. I think that's so beautiful. But our angels and our guides are telling us to maybe take some time by ourselves to figure these things out. That it's okay to be by yourself if you need to. You know, maybe we're letting go of this friendship, this great trial and effort, and maybe we just need to be by ourselves for a little while. Okay, the chase and pursuit without fatigue. What are you chasing? What knowledge are you searching for? Why? What are you seeking and why? Will be very, very important. But I think it's so interesting. It's like messages and advice from our angels and guides. We have the Hermit, the chase, being alone, but then we also have the Hanged Man or the drowned. I want to say that one thing. Don't feel, you may feel like you're drowning in your own crap, your own muck, your own mire, your own emotions. Take a salt bath. Keep your energy nice and clear. Stay grounded, stay shielded and protected. I also feel like this is a message to be patient. Maybe you're single. Maybe for some of us, you're single. And you're like, I want to be chased, or I want to chase, and be in the pursuit. And Spirit is saying, pause it. Hold it. Or whatever it is, whether it's a job or that spiritual venture. So it's like, yes, we want to chase after something. We want to do something, but the time just isn't quite right yet to be patient. Things are kind of suspended. I also want to say with this, to look at things from a new perspective. Is what you're chasing really of value to you? Is it of benefit to you? Or is it just trying to fill some kind of void? Who is it really benefiting? I also feel like this is a message for those of you who may be single. Okay, maybe you're always the one who chases. Maybe don't chase this time, be pursued. Maybe you're the one who's always pursued. Switch it up, change your perspective. Maybe, try and be more forthcoming, and searching for that partner or going after that job, whatever it is. Don't wait for something to fall in your lap. Think outside of the box, because again, we'll be having this lunar eclipse in the sign of Aquarius. So thinking outside of the box, being innovative, being different. Okay, we also have Uranus going retrograde. As also, about innovation and invention, thinking outside of the box. So a lot of that energy is floating around. But make sure you try and have as much information as possible before making that decision. Okay. And then the last card we have is, what does your higher self need from you this month? We have the Two of Fire, incubation and pregnancy. And then we have the Nine of Fire, which is another card about being, on the defensive, protecting yourself. So for some of you who are, thinking of having children, this may be a sign you may be having children. For some of you who don't want to have children, maybe you want to wrap it up. this month, or stay on top of that. That's very interesting. And I also think it's interesting. Do we have the Nine of Wands again? I feel like we have another card of protection in here somewhere. Oh yes, the first card. It's like we start with protection last month and we kind of end with it this month. Being on the defensive. I also want to say, how secure are you? This makes me think of root chakra stuff. How secure and safe do you feel? Okay. Taking care of you, setting your boundaries if you need to. And also with the incubation and pregnancy, it's like looking out into the horizon. Something new is coming. It's waiting to be birthed. It's being conceived at the moment, but it's not fully here yet. To just be patient. It will come, it will happen, all in divine right timing. Okay, keep exploring your options. Keep, checking out new and different horizons. The chakra card we got with this represents the crown chakra, and it's the card of peace, that beautiful, beautiful lotus flower. Okay, so working with your crown chakra, making sure it's not nice and clear. We don't have all the jumbled up, just craziness going on in our brain, especially because Mercury will be going retrograde in the sign of Virgo, y'all. Okay, bringing in more of a peaceful energy, letting go of some of that perfectionist energy, clearing the crown chakra so you can work with some of that Aquarian energy, doing things in that Uranus energy, doing things in a new, different, and innovative way, thinking outside of the box. Okay, maybe even working with the goddess Terra, green Terra, white Terra. Okay, but working with the crown chakra, the scent of lotus, inviting an attitude of peace, working with clear quartz, working with selenite, working with amethyst this month is very much what it feels like. I also feel like I want to draw a card from the cosmic reading cards for some reason. So you guys are getting a lot of stuff this go round. Just to tie it up, tie it all together. One final message from Spirit. Ooh, for the month of August. Okay, we got a couple. Lovely. Intuition. So listening to your intuition, listening to Spirit, trying to, clear out all that crap again so you can see and hear and listen to Spirit. Working with your third eye, connecting to yourself, sitting in your power, sitting with your soul. What is your intuition telling you? What does it need from you? Paying attention to your intuition, working with that faith and that guidance, and when and where do you need to protect yourself? Be mindful of that, especially when it comes to this heartbreak, great trial and effort situation. Really listening to your intuition. Again, choices will have to be made. We had that Two of Wands again confirming. Listening to your intuition when it comes to making these decisions, which path, which road to take, which road is best for you, which road is in alignment with divine plan. Okay. And then the last card we have is Golden Crown. So again, we're talking again about working with that crown chakra, letting, those downloads come in through the crown and down our system through our body, down the crown into our third eye chakra. Okay. Keeping that crown nice and clear and sparkly and ready to go, so we can hear Spirit clearly, accurately, and concisely for the month of August. Again, I am Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with your Lightworker Evolution reading for August 2017. If you would like to book a reading with me, please check out my website at www.MavenUnmasked.com under the Book a Reading tab. Again, if you want to check out or know more about how you could come to some of the wonderful events I'll be at from August through the end of September, especially that Tarot 101 class. Again, it's an in-person class. I hope to bring it online at some point. But again, www.MavenUnmasked.com/events, or go to my website, in-person services, and click on events. Thank you so much, lovelies. I hope you enjoy the month of August. Again, we're beginning that downward slope into the fall, the autumnal equinox. I'm so excited. But let's take the time and really work with the energy of summer and all of these eclipses while we're here. If any of you are going to check out the eclipses. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to see any photos from that. I'm hoping to be able to get down and check it out myself because unfortunately Maryland is not in the path of totality. But I hope some of you guys get to check it out. Have a happy August, lovelies. Bye.